Okay, so we have finished the work phase of the aerobic session, and now we are on our active cool down. So we are coming up to minute 2, and Sheldon is walking at 3 miles per hour, 0% grade. And we are going to check his heart rate coming up to minute 2. So how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good, and I'm at 102 beats.
Okay, we'll grab one more.
I'd say 10.
Okay, excellent. So cooling down nicely. At this point, we could discuss adding time to the active cool down. Are you feeling like you're ready to get off the treadmill soon?
Yeah, soon.
Okay, so we won't need to add any extra time to our cool down. We will grab one more reading and then carry on to that passive cool down and talk a little bit about the session that we have just observed. Used to running for that one?
No. Okay, we're at the next interval here, and
So-
I am at 98.
Okay, 98 beats per minute at minute 3 of the cool down. So we are continuing to decrease that heart rate. So we are going to bring your treadmill down to 0. We'll end the active part of our cool down. And Sheldon, I'll just have you come take a seat here on the bench. Just relax. Like your water.
Thank you.
And then we will get a heart rate reading in about a minute and see how you're doing. Okay. So 2 workouts today, Orange Theory and this assessment. Thanks for being a good sport. Okay. So coming up to the first minute of our passive cool down, how are you feeling?
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm almost at normal.
Okay, and your heart rate?
72.
Okay, excellent. So continuing to decrease like we want to see. We will get one more reading of the passive cool down before we call it a day. But what I have observed up until now, it was a good session. You are experienced in physical activity, especially cardiovascular aerobic fitness. So we did stay on that lower range of that heart rate reserve throughout the workload period. So that tells me that we could amp it up a bit, and as we push it, continue to improve your cardiovascular fitness. We said at the beginning that the VO2 max and all of the pre-screening came out with Sheldon having an excellent rating on his VO2 max. So we were starting at a moderate to vigorous level, seeing that we can go a little bit harder as we carry on our training prescription. And so we'll get one more heart rate from you, and you're looking at...
I'm at 75.
Okay, excellent. So feeling good, ready to end the session. Thank you very much for helping out, and that is a wrap.